All right, so it's teardown time for this brand new 2023 F450. We're fixing to do a bunch of paint match to it. We're gonna paint match our grille, bumpers, plastics, badges, mirrors, side step, you name it. We're also gonna take this truck, put it on a 4-inch Wicked suspension lift, JTX 26-inch wheels, wrap it with a set of 37-inch amp tires, and this thing is gonna be immaculate when it's said and done. It'll ride great and still keep all the towing characteristics of it. So check it out, see what you think, and here you go. This is one of the very first 23s that torn down here, as far as trying to get some paint match and whatnot. So we're gonna figure this out along with you guys. Try and give you some great YouTube content. So when you're sitting in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning because you're thinking about what you're gonna do to your truck next, you can watch us work hard while you sit there in bed and try and sleep. I think Timmy's sleeping on the creeper down there, speaking of sleep. No, I guess he's working. All right. Piece one of God knows how many to get this bumper off here. Oh, the tedious work. Okay, well the bumper's off. We do have the bumper off, we can say that. It's very simplistic. So it's the Lariat Ultimate. There's this plug on the driver's side, this plug on the driver's side. This truck has the optional block heater. I don't know whoever New Jersey is. So this truck has an optional block heater and it is on your passenger side, so you may or may not have that when you're taking this off. So these plastics are up front, right here. You can easily just pull them off, reach your hand back on this little grab handle, pop them off. And then on the driver's side, if you're equipped with this module, you'll have to take this off to get to 2 more bolts, bumper bolts behind there. So very simplistic. Have somebody help you after you've got all the bumper bolts loose to be able to pull the bumper off. Just double check, make sure you don't have anything else. We have not seen the Platinums or the King Ranches Limiteds yet, so we don't know if there's gonna be more stuff on the bumper. But right now, the Lariat itself, that's what you're looking at bumper wise. So, a little YouTube hack here. Use your phone, if you can get it up in there, put it on the old video record, and then we'll stick it up in there and try and see what we're looking at here. Hopefully we got it. Come back down, then we'll play the video back. I don't know why Ford makes it so difficult for us to customize our trucks. We just want to customize our trucks, Ford. Help us. That's the backside of the bolt. That's why we are not able to get this portion of the grille off. So now we're going to figure out how to get to this bolt head. We'll see what happens. There we go. Didn't bring any tabs on that one. Hey, now we get to it. Who'd have thunk? Back to what I was saying earlier. Thanks, Ford. We just want to work on our trucks and customize them. I love y'all. Now let's see if this grille's gonna come off. We gotta be careful because there is wires and stuff back here. So we'll get an up close shot here. These are just all these little tabs sticking off the headlight. So those just, you can use a plastic trim tool like we had a second ago somewhere. Something like this, right? Use a little plastic trim tool. Just easily get down in there. It's not going to scratch the headlight. That's what they're built for. Your interior trim tools, things like that. That'll help you tremendously. These are really cheap from your auto parts store. All right, I think we've got the front end all torn apart. Let's move on to the mirror. We're lucky enough to be working on a brand new, literally brand new, less than 50 miles on this truck. So definitely don't want to scratch anything on this. But as far as removing your outer mirrors, so we'll come inside, we're going to pop this panel here. that pops off like so. This particular truck has 360 cameras and a bunch of wires going to a mirror. So just simple as unplugging that, pushing that tab, unplugging here, and then there's 4 bolts. So you have your 2 nuts here, excuse me, there's 2 nuts, 2 bolts. There's 2 nuts right here, there's 2 bolts over here on this side. So it's never a bad idea to have somebody catching the mirror on the other side for you. Walk it out nice and easy. And pull this door back a little bit. We don't scratch the paint. Little tab right there holds the mirror in place. So, and we got the mirrors off. Side badges off. Not 100% sure how these come out either.
Whole fender has to come off.
Wouldn't be surprised, sir. If you skip this one.
Nice.
Alright. Wherever you want to call them, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but they're strong. So what we're going to do when we paint this step, a lot of people like to paint the whole thing, right? We still want to make it usable. Still look good, but usable, right? So we're going to take all this, paint this to match the truck. We'll paint this portion right here to match the truck, but we're going to leave the actual step rugged. That way you can still use this thing. We just think it's a lot more practical that way. Ooh, did you get to zoom in at a high output? It's a high output. 6.7? Look, all right, here, little YouTube tip. About 98% of the people out there know this, but for the 2% that don't, this is the high output. When the color, the 6.7 is changed, that color right there tells you it's a high output motor. Now, it doesn't mean that somebody can't go get that badge and stick it on their truck. But on a brand new one, you see it on the lot, there you go. While he's over there putting the bracket back on it, we didn't need to take off. I just figured I'd come over here, pop all this up real quick. How much simpler that is. Alright, now we're able to take this step off, send it off for paint. That fast. How quick that was. What was this? Less than a minute? For 30 seconds or less, and $1 a day, you too can paint your ugly bedside step. Now, visit www.quittryingtobelikechevy.ford.com for more information. My kiddo's gonna see this and be like, Dad, you're not supposed to work in your nice clothes. All right, so we got the truck completely tore down now. Rear bumper's off. Obviously, it's sitting here. Don't judge us. It's getting painted. That's why I'm not worried about it sitting on the concrete. Okay, it has to be scuffed anyways. Bed steps are off. We've got our side badges off, front grille, front bumper. So we're gonna just tear the little bitty parts and pieces off of that now and get it ready, prepped up for paint. Get this shipped off to paint today and get this thing back up and going next week. So stay tuned, guys. We'll show you the assembly process and catch you here soon.